What is up, guys? TZ here with another MLB The Show 17 video, and today we have the debut game of Clayton Kershaw, the 99 overall live series pitcher, the highest rated live series card in the game, along with Mike Trout. In this video, we're going to get some good gameplay for you guys, and I'm also going to kind of give a player review of him too, as we're taking on a World Series player. As you can see, Corey Seager starting out with a fantastic play. You saw the lineup that we're rocking with today. So just going into Kershaw a little bit, I got him at a pretty good price. I got him at like 140 something, and then actually his price went up a ton, so I sold him and then I bought him back later for like 150. I ended up making like 18K off the whole transaction, so that was really nice. And Dawson with his like 90 fielding is just gonna botch that one. As Victor Martinez is rounding second base with his 18 speed, and he is just getting absolutely hosed. I don't know what this guy's doing. I guess he was trying to get him to third because he probably can't score in a single because he's so goddamn slow. But yeah, I got him for a pretty good price. First thing, is he worth his price? Probably not. To me, he's in the second tier of pitchers. The top tier for me is like Chris Sale, Vita Blue. That's really it, to be honest. Those are the only two pitchers that I've just like been dominant with, or I felt like I can be dominant with. He's kind of in the tier with like Thor and who else? Some of those other guys. I don't know, like Nolan Ryan maybe. I don't really like Nolan Ryan, but a lot of people do. He's like he's in the mid upper tier, I would say. But I kind of like him. He's got really nice control, and the reason that people kind of either love or hate this card, the reason why a lot of people aren't like blown away by it is because his lowest stat, even though stats are all crazy, his lowest stat is the velocity, and that's kind of the thing that people look at first. So, you know, people kind of are like, they shy away from him a little bit because of that, I would say. But he does hit 95 on the gun, so it's not like he throws slow. As you can see, we get a bunch of fastballs in on this guy. He throws 94, 95 very consistently, which is nice. He's got a slider, changeup, and a 12-6 curve. I really like his slider. You can use his slider in a lot of different ways. You can even use it as a cutter, as if you throw it like up and into righty batters. His curve breaks a ton. The curve isn't a great pitch in this game in general, but his curve is one of the better ones I have found, and I really like it. Especially, you got to mix it up, whether when you're throwing it for strikes and when you're throwing it for balls. So you kind of got to practice with them a bit. You want to try to get some that land just at the bottom of the strike zone, and then have some dip just below the strike zone. Kind of tough to do. I'm still not great at it, but you know, definitely something I'm working on with him. And if you can do that, I feel like he can be really dominant. His changeup is nice. His per nines are crazy, especially on some days he gets inside edge boost, and he pretty much goes to 99, 99, which is nuts for a starting pitcher. Normally I think they're 93, 94, which is amazing. So when you get up into these upper difficulties, the PCI is going to be tiny, tiny, tiny for your opponent, which is really nice. So that's kind of my experience with him. I'm still going to pitch with him more. And I'm thinking about doing a series. I would like to know if you guys would like this, on how to pitch with specific pitchers. I'm probably going to do just a pitching tips in general at some point, and I know there's a lot of those on YouTube already. But I'm talking like specific pitchers and how you should pitch them, attacking both righties and lefties. I think that kind of be a cool series. Breaking down some guys, you know, how you can be effective with them, even if they're guys that some people don't like for various reasons. As Griffey launches one to the moon as he deposits that into the right field seats right there. Griffey is doing something every game on the squad. He is just amazing. I keep saying it because he keeps delivering. Every single gameplay I post, he's just delivering base hits, home runs, getting on base, making plays in the field. He's doing it all, day in and day out for the squad. Ken Griffey Jr., the 99 overall cover boy, is a beast. We're getting out of this inning though, as or not getting out of this inning. 2 outs, excuse me, as Kershaw is looking good. I meant to mention this earlier. If you look at this guy's lineup, he had a ton of righties, which wasn't very good for the Kershaw debut. It kind of sucks, but he's doing a great job so far limiting damage against all these righties. And I know if his lineup's that stacked of righties, I can do some damage once I get into my pen and I start bringing in my righties. He's going to have a real tough time hitting them. As Bryce gets a nice little ground rule double. And excuse me for a second, I gotta go charge my computer real quick because I'm an idiot, and it seems every time I go to record commentary, I don't charge my laptop. So just give me one quick second. Okay, and we're back. We're plugged in. ready to go. Hopefully the computer doesn't die, because my computer's been known to die even when I have it plugged in, as he's bringing in yet another righty in Matt Holliday here. So I think at this point he has one switch hitter and the rest are all righties. But Kershaw's still getting the job done. So is Cal with that rocket of an arm. I've been loving Cal at shortstop. I said this before, but his range hasn't really been a problem for me. It's a little bit less than you like to see. I've noticed it a little bit, but his rocket arm more than makes up for it. And he's also a great hitter, great fielder. As we're giving up a leadoff single, and then we're walking, or not a leadoff single, a one-out single, then we're walking the next batter. So we give him first and second with 1 out. So we're looking for a double play ball here. That was actually a great changeup. I can't believe he didn't swing at that. And he swings at that instead, and we're getting pop up to our created player right there. So 2 outs. Orlando Cepeda's in the game, which he brought in another righty. I believe this is for his pitcher. So the onslaught of righties continues for Kershaw, who's doing his best to try to hang in there against him. And he's shooting that one into the gap right there between first and second. That's cashing in a run for him. So Kershaw finally gives up a run. 3-1 ball game though. We're trying to get out of this. I want to get Kershaw at least through 5 here, so that way my bullpen doesn't get totally gassed. And right there, that's a great pitch, but he holds up. I think they need to fix some of the, because that's another great pitch, some of the check swings. Because sometimes they'll completely swing and it'll just call it a no swing anyway. But we're pulling Kershaw right here for a pinch hitter, leading off the bottom of the 5th. And that pinch hitter is Lou Brock, who rips one that looks like it's going to get out. And I think that literally hit the top of the fence. But you know, at 99 speed, that's an easy triple. So Kershaw does his job getting through 5 innings against all those righties. Good debut for him, at least in my opinion. That's really tough to face that many righties with a lefty pitcher. You know, good righties too, and only give up 1 run through 5. But he did his job, and then Lou Brock came off the bench and did his job, as we're able to cash him in right there. So we're taking the 4-1 lead. We're back up by 3. I'd like to be up by at least 3 runs. I mean, obviously everyone does, but that's when I start to really feel comfortable. You know, 2 runs, bloop and a blast, they're back in it. 3 runs, so they're gonna have to work for it a little bit more. So I always try to, you know, get the 3 runs before I start feeling a little comfortable, if that makes any sense. But now we got to go to the pen, as we added 1 more. So we're taking the 5-1 lead, and that guy is going to be Nate Jones, the hard-throwing righty with that nasty sinker, but he laces one right back up the middle. A lot of people have said with Nate Jones he tips his pitches, so I've been trying to go to the stretch with him more and more. I'm not doing it this game. I don't know why, but I've been trying to only pitch from, or not the stretch, from the slide step. Excuse me. He obviously goes to the stretch all the time, but he holds that ball up really high. So a lot of people say he tips his pitches. I don't really get that, but I've been trying to go from this slide step, because everyone says that kind of gets rid of being able to pick up his pitches while they're in his hand. But Corey Seager, that animal right there, leading off this inning with a triple. And now with 2 outs, or maybe he didn't lead off. I'm sorry, I'm not paying attention. It's not been a great commentary for me. I'm sorry about that. But we bring in Cano right here to try to deliver something, and that ball is rocketed to the shortstop, but unfortunately it ends up being an out. Good piece right there by Cano, but we go down right there without adding any more to our lead, and we bring in Osuna. I've really been liking this guy out of the pen. He just has great stuff. That nasty slurve. His 2-seamer is really nice too, and his changeup's nice, and he throws gas, so he's a cheap option you can go grab for your bullpen. He's really reliable for me. I like going to him a lot. So look for him and pick him up if you got the stubs. You only need about 2K, I want to say. I might have even got him under 2K. I'm not exactly sure. But anyway, with 1 on and 1 out right here, we're hosing him down at second base. Bad jump by him. Probably a bad decision to steal down 4 runs, at least in my opinion. And then Felipe Rivero is getting the 3rd out right there. So we escaped that inning by probably a misjudgment. He probably shouldn't have stole. When I'm down this many runs, I'm just kind of trying to get a couple guys on base and then pop one out of the stadium. It's kind of my whole philosophy. But to each his own, I guess. He was trying to take away the double play ball. I'm not really exactly sure. But moving ahead to the top of the 8th here, Betances is in the game, looking to just mow him down like Betances is known to do. I like how Betances, he's just like, there's some big guys in this game, but Betances looks goddamn huge out there. Look at the size of him. He's just a monster. I know he's massive in real life, but in the game, he just looks like I can't even explain it. He just looks like literally like an actual monster out there. It's crazy. But he's mowing guys down. Like I said, he does. 2 outs right here, looking for the final out, and he's stealing again, and he is going to be safe, and I do not really understand that one. We're able to get out of the inning with no damage done, but he looked gunned to me. I don't get the tagging animations at all in this game. I'm guessing he was safe because I didn't get the tag down quick enough or actually get it down at all, but I could be wrong. Maybe he was just in there. I didn't look at the replay or anything. I didn't really care too much, but it looked like he was out to me, so I'm going to complain about it, because why not? Complaining is kind of fun. Everyone gets frustrated with this game, so sometimes you just got to let it out a little bit, vent. But 2 outs right here, looking to add some more, and we hit the shit out of that one with David Wright. It traveled the whole about 4 feet as it dribbles right to the pitcher, and he gets the final out. So up 4, I bring in Kenley Jansen here. I don't know why I did, really. I should have probably brought in... Oh, I guess I didn't really have that many guys left in the pen. You know, so I'm just trying to close this thing out. Jansen's just too nasty. 4-run lead is pretty much safe, pretty much game over with Kenley Jansen on the mound. Scoring 4 runs in 1 inning off him. Near impossible. I feel like everyone hates to face this guy. I wish he was like a starter or something. I could pitch him the whole goddamn game. He's just so good. That cutter, slider, and sinker are just a nasty, nasty combo. As he's getting the final out right there. Ken Griffey, player of the game. What else is new? Anyway, I hope you guys enjoy the Kershaw debut. If you did, please be sure to smash that subscribe and like button. I will come at you in the next video soon. Peace.